Hey, it's your boy DJ Zorro from Virtual Social Life. I'm glad you're here. We're here in Fort Worth, Texas, a funky town. I tell you what, I came into the King Crab to have a drink, and guess what I run into? 14-time champion, WBA NABA, right? That's right. Super welterweight. Super welterweight. You know, the great thing about technology, we get to reach out to people who know you, obviously, but not people who don't know you. So with Virtual Social Life, we do all 50 states, and we're Funky Town is one of our home bases, and we're glad we had the opportunity to do an interview with you. John, tell us a little bit first, going forward, from how you started, where you trained, and who inspired you.
Thank you for having me. Let's see, I started when I was like 11 years old. I just started kind of recreationally just to try it out, you know, with some friends and everything. It kind of just, you know, I was off and on from there. And then as I got a little older and I decided to become professional, that's when I got really serious with it. And it took off from there.
Did you get bullied around and thought, you know, I need to defend myself or something?
No, not at all. I was always like one of the taller kids, so I didn't really have to deal with that.
Oh yeah? Did anybody in your family box besides you?
No.
No? So you're a first generation, you got to just kick it out there and do your thing. Huh?
Yeah, I'm gonna start it off for, you know, if I have some boys, maybe they can join in.
That's great. See, that's the great stories when you just take it on yourself. A lot of people, a lot of kids out there, if you're watching, I know it's tough when you don't have a family or a dad or a mom, but you know, you have something to look up to, right? And who do you look up to? You know, fantasy as far as like movie stars, and then people personally, you know.
I mean, looked up to many, you know, people as far as boxing. You know, those are, you know, the famous people I looked up to. Jean-Claude Van Damme, Bruce Lee, you know. I always watched a lot of that stuff. So I always liked fighting, always liked it. But, you know, I never thought I would get into boxing or anything. So, and then as far as personal-wise, I believe I got my hard work ethic from her. And my best friend's dad, I grew up with him, so he's kind of like following me, and he kind of played that father.
Awesome. That's good. That's good. So your routine, you know, tell us a little bit about the routines as opposed to when you were younger as of today. Because I know there's two extremes, but you know, tell us who your trainer was then and who your trainer now. So that way.
Like as far as when I was younger, it was nothing compared to what it is now. I would just, you know, do a little light boxing workout, maybe some running, not even, maybe a mile run or something. And now it's just, I have 2-hour boxing, and I have 5-mile runs, and I have another hour to hour and a half of strength and conditioning, you know. So all that is just, it gets tough.
See, there you go, folks. I mean, it's just some things that you start off, you have to start somewhere, and then it's a great inspiring growth when somebody, you have a great work ethic, you have a mind of physical presence, and you want to excel yourself in body and mind. And then when you say Bruce Lee, Muhammad Ali, you know, those are two extremes, but you know, Bruce Lee did look at Muhammad Ali being martial artist himself. It was one of those things that he always required to look at. For you, are you southpaw or right-handed? Southpaw? Yeah, okay, good. I am too, I love it. I mean, it's totally different, but does it take your opponent to a different thing? I mean, explain it to the fans out there. They don't know what maybe southpaw is or the advantage of being southpaw.
Southpaw is being left-handed. So your strong hand towards your back. So, and I think it's an advantage because there's not a lot of southpaws out there. So growing up, I fought a lot of right-handers, which got me used to it. So when the right-handers would fight me as a southpaw, they would get confused a lot, you know, and punches come from different angles. So it's a little tough.
Yeah, all the timing ducking is a little bit different and often. Of course, tell us a little bit about the footwork. And then a lot of the people out there, you know, boxing, they think it's all upper body, but it takes footwork, right?
Yeah, definitely. Footwork, to me, actually, is one of my most important aspects in my game. I work on my footwork daily in the gym, make sure that, you know, my fast twitch muscles are there so I can just get, you know, in and out, or, you know, move to the side. Footwork is very important. That's the first thing you should learn, actually.
We're not live yet. I had to get a goal.
And also, you know, when I see some of the boxers wearing the tassels on their shoes and stuff, like you have those tassels too?
No, I'm not flashy. I kind of just like to go and sit.
That's right, that's right. I mean, and one of the things, say, growing up in Hispanic and going and seeing boxing in Mexico, if you have, they use those tassels to kind of divert the vision of the opponent, because they're like, you know, take the attention away, just like the they put the feather on the sword, and the feathers on the spears and things like that.
Yeah.
Isn't that weird how that's happened?
Yeah. I haven't fought anyone with those yet, but I don't think it would distract me. I'm too focused.
There you go, the man. Yeah, focus and direct, and I tell you what, so tell us a bit about the opponent you're going to face up against.
His name's Milred Zizik. He's from Montenegro. He's 12-1. Another guy I'm gonna have to take out because he's in my way.
There you go. Any exchange of words, emails? I mean, have you seen any blogs and Facebooks, anything like that? But you know, kind of funny, but it's always there. But you know, back in the day, you know, you had newspaper and stuff.
Yeah.
But now that you have the phones, you can just Twitter somebody or Facebook somebody.
No, I'm not the trash talking kind of guy. I guess he's not either. I'm not sure. I haven't dealt with that yet. But even if they did, to me it's just you're not gonna go. You're not gonna get my mind out. You're too strong minded.
Exactly. So when you're in the ring, so tell the fans how many rounds can it go, and then you have any predictions? You know, feel free to tell us. Besides the fact that you're gonna win, but you know, we'll throw a number out there in the rounds if you don't understand.
It's gonna be an 8-rounder, and I don't plan on it going 8. You know, I keep my knockout straight. You know, my knockout percentage up there. So, but I'm not gonna go in there looking for it. I'm gonna box. I'm gonna do my thing, and then knockout comes.
Awesome. So looking forward to going to be in Vegas and at the end of the month, right?
Yes, September 30th I'll be in Las Vegas.
Las Vegas, well,
the D Las Vegas, downtown.
He's in Las Vegas. Where I was just in Vegas a couple of weeks ago for the convention there. But great. I wish you the best. Thank you for allowing me to do this interview with you. I greatly appreciate it. All your folks on Virtual Social Life out there, VSL Network, you'll be getting this recorded. You'll see it on there. And thank you so much, sir.
Thank you.